Hello everybody, we're back here on the Hunter Call of the Wild. Now, when I made my video talking about the brand new weapon pack, I did not notice that they actually detailed more about the update in the post that was showing off this brand new pack. I didn't actually check out their Steam post, and their Steam post has a lot more information than what the video did or what their Discord post did. So, let's take a look at some of the stuff that was talked about here in this little Steam update, because there's actually a lot of interesting things that they talk about. Now, this little news segment's probably going to be the first like 4 to 7 minutes of the video, so after that, we're probably going to go for a little bit of hunt, since I'm sure some of you want to see some actual hunting content as well. So the first half of this video will be the update, news, and all that type of stuff, and then the last half of the video will be an actual hunt where we'll go out and look for some trophies. So if you want to, stick around for that. If you're just here for the news, then it'll probably be the first half of the video. So the first thing that they talked about that I found quite interesting is that this update is going to be called the Free Pistol Packin' Update, which is really interesting considering the actual skin pack, or not skin pack, but the actual weapon DLC only comes with one handgun. So why is it called the Free Pistol Packin' Update? Well, I'm glad you asked, because there is some more information on that down below in this post, and one of the first things they talk about is the fact that we are going to be getting an upgrade to the revolvers in the form of a speed loader. So now all of the revolvers are going to be loaded much quicker, which is going to be pretty big. I mean, one of the reasons that I don't use some of the revolvers is because it takes so long to reload them. And I mean, if you are in a situation where you've got like a charging Cape Buffalo, you fire 5 shots, next thing you know, you gotta reload each bullet one by one, and you know, sometimes you'll die before you finish. So this is going to be huge, being able to just like quickly reload a revolver. I've talked about speed loaders in the past on the channel and how cool I thought they would be. So let's put up a picture of a speed loader real quick. This is essentially something that you put all of your rounds into. That way you can just quickly reload all of them in one quick motion, which is really going to speed up the process of reloading a revolver and is actually going to be a pretty substantial upgrade to them. Another thing that they talked about is they're going to be expanding the cosmetic customization to binoculars and rangefinders, which means that we're going to be able to put all of our skins on the binoculars and rangefinders as well, which is pretty cool. I mean, I think I would have preferred to see them venture into letting us skin ATVs and stuff like that first, because I think that would be a little bit cooler, but hey, I'm not mad about binoculars being skinnable either. It's another level of customization that's just going to make it so we have more variety every time we go out and hunt. Like I said, I would have preferred ATVs or even scopes. Like, if we could skin the scopes, that would have been pretty sick. But binoculars is still a welcomed addition. The last thing they talked about in here is that they're going to be adjusting animal classes for a few species to make sure the experience is more persistent and predictable. Now, I'm curious what they're going to change. I think out of all the animals, in terms of like class changes, the one that I'd like to see the most is I want to see red deer go to a class 7, because right now they're very tanky for a class 6 animal. If you compare them to the other class 6 animals in the game, they take a lot of damage compared to something like a mule deer, which is the exact same class as them. So I'm really hoping that they raise the class of the red deer to class 7. Or even class 8, because you really should be able to use a 300 Magnum on them. It makes no sense that you can't use the 300 on them and get full score. And with this update adding in a 300 Magnum AR, I feel like that is such a good opportunity to make them a class 7. That way we can use the brand new rifle on them. You know, another one that I would really like to see is potentially changing something like the axis deer to be a class 4, because they're another animal where it really doesn't make too much sense that they're a class 3 now that they have been given a size increase and pretty much a complete like revamp to their model as well. I do feel like axis deer need to be class 4. Let me know down in the comments what animals you think should have their class changed and what your predictions are for which ones they are going to go through with changing, because there's a lot of possibilities. Those two that I mentioned are just the most like obvious ones to me that need to be changed. But I'm sure there's some I'm forgetting, and I'm sure you guys have some that I haven't even thought about as well, so leave them in the comments. And to wrap up the little news segment of this video, just a quick little update on the fact that they are going to be bringing back the developer diaries to give us an inside look at how everything has been created for this update. It looks like they're going to be giving an in-depth look into the creation of the high caliber weapon pack, which that's going to be really cool. I feel like they need to do more of this stuff because so many people out there don't really understand like the amount of work that goes into even just like a small update to a game, especially a game as old as Call of the Wild that has had so many updates in the past. Like anytime you add something new, it's a ton of work, and I really hope they show that more in some of these dev diaries because I think it'll help kind of bridge the gap between the consumers that are purchasing the product and the developers that are creating it, because I feel like sometimes people don't understand how much work goes into even the smallest updates, and this goes for pretty much every game out there. Sometimes one of the toughest things can seem incredibly simple on the surface level when you don't look at like how it actually gets created. But that's going to be it for the news segment of this video. I hope you guys got all of the info that you were hoping to get, and I hope you guys are excited for this update. I'm assuming there's going to be a lot more stuff coming with it as well, but this is the stuff that they've talked about as of now. Now, without further ado, let's jump into a hunt real quick and see if we can find a couple trophies, and I think we're going to use the 300 Magnum. But you know what, before we actually jump into the hunt, why not go into the lodge and take a look at the statistics I've got on my 300 Magnums. If you didn't know, you can actually check out your stats of every gun in the game by mounting them in your lodge and then taking a look at it. So this is what I've been able to get with the 300 Canning Magnum Frontier. I've fired 41,000 shots, missed 4,600 of them, had 1,874 kills, and 14.2 thousand of those were one-shot kills. So if any of you ever questioned how much I play this game, that shows it right there. And then we've got up here 43,000 shots out of the other 300 Magnum, with 22,958 total kills, 5,100 shots missed, and 17.7 thousand one-shot kills. So to say I use the 300 Magnum a little bit is a massive understatement. This is one of my most used guns of all time. Between the two different 300 Magnums, I have around 40,000 kills and over 80,000 shots fired, which is insane. So I'm incredibly excited for the semi-auto AR 300 Magnum to come into the game. Man, you really don't realize how little you use a weapon until you actually look at these stats. I've only fired 206 shots from the Coleman 22 Hornet. That's pretty crazy, given this is just one of the 22 Hornets. There's like 3 different variations of it, so they have all different stats, but pretty crazy. The difference between like this and a 300. This right here is probably the only rifles that actually compare to the 300 for me. The 308 Zarza has 30,000 shots fired with just under 15,000 total kills, and then the other Zarza has 5,800 kills, 13.7 thousand shots fired, so it's still nowhere near what I've got on the 300, but I mean, just with these two weapons and all their variations combined, that is a ridiculous amount of kills and a ridiculous amount of shots, so you can really tell which guns are my favorites, and it just makes sense that this new 300 AR is probably going to be my favorite rifle in the entire game, because it combines the things I love the most about both of these guns that I have my highest kill counts on. You know, one of the most underrated hunting locations on all of Emerald Coast is the mangroves. This area gets overlooked so often because the coastline is a lot easier to see all of the all the crocodiles in that area. So a lot of people just gravitate towards the coastline. As you can see, there is discovered zones all over the coast for these crocodiles. But the mangroves is completely unsearched. And a lot of the times I will go to these mangroves when they're completely unsearched like this and end up finding a rare like we did a few videos ago when we were hunting on Emerald Coast for crocodiles in the mangroves. I don't actually remember if that was the entire purpose of that video. I think it was just a multiplayer hopping video, but either way, it still stands that the mangroves have delivered multiple trophies for me in the past, and I'm hoping that we can get another one today. Now let's go ahead and get a shot into this guy right here. That's going to be a dead crocodile right there. Only a level 4, but that is our first kill of the day. 300 Magnum doing great as it always does. Absolutely laying down the smackdown on this saltwater crocodile. 596.12. Nice little hit right there. Didn't get double lung, but still a single lung. Oh, crap. There's one right there. No. Bad crocodile. Dude, those things just sometimes come out of nowhere, all like slinking along, looking all creepy. Oh, man. It never gets old just running along the mangroves or the shoreline and just having a saltwater crocodile come slithering out of the water to try and attack you. It is just... It's insane to watch every single time. Let's go ahead and grab it if we can. It's in kind of an unfortunate spot getting stuck. Can I get to it? There we go. Level 5, 640 kgs, 637 on the score. Got a nice little lung shot there and a vertebrae lung shot there. Oh my gosh, there's a level 7 going for us now. And I think I hear another one as well. We are not in a good spot at the moment. And we messed up our shots there too. Another aggressive croc, man. They're extra aggressive today. Like, I think half of them have attacked me at this point. That's crazy. But I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. The crocodiles are quite mean little guys. They do really like to attack, so it makes sense. 819 isn't bad either. Ooh, there we go. That is an 8 mythical. Let's go ahead and lay a shot down range. That should be good. Both of those should have been good. Come on, can we get it? Yes, we got it. Okay, I almost did not get that as he was going by. 938, that's a solid looking mythical. We got 1,015 for being diamond, so 938 is not bad at all. Definitely a decent one. We got a couple of good shots there with the 300 Magnum, even a double lung. Love to see it. Oh, crap. It's a mythical, too. Another one attacking us. And, of course, it's a mythical. Man, if I keep taking damage, I am going to die. I have took so much damage this video. Like, 2 more hits and I'm done. I gotta be really careful with these attacking crocs, because I don't have my medkit on me, I don't think. Yeah, I don't. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Another one. I can't get hit here. I gotta take the shot when he's far away. Okay, I think we might have got her as well. We for sure got him. Yeah, she's going down. Okay. Wow, this is this is getting intense, because like we could die at any second here if we're not careful. Oh no, another one. Wait, a level 3? I have not seen a level 3 in a very long time. That is a tiny crocodile. This guy is absolutely puny. That's crazy. A level 3. That is wild. What does this guy even score? He scores silver, 422.26. He just barely made silver. That's crazy. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I do believe the male crocodiles can be level 2s and 1s. I might be incorrect on that. But I know for a fact you don't see 3 and below that often. So this is actually kind of cool. And just like that, we have searched the entire top part of the mangroves without finding, unfortunately, any trophies. But getting attacked by a lot of crocodiles and finding ourselves a level 3 crocodile and a couple of mythicals as well. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the little hunting segment of it, as I know the last couple videos on Call of the Wild have just been news related, so I figured I'd throw some hunting in here as well for those of you that want to see the hunting content and don't just want to see like news videos. So hopefully this video scratched all the itches for the Call of the Wild content that you guys had. And well, if you're brand new to the channel, consider subscribing as well as leaving a comment and a like down below, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.